Hi, this is Ishan from Revsportz, and you're tuning in for Teeing Off with Revsportz. I'm joined with S. Karan, Sneshish Mukherjee, and Raja Raman. We'll first get started off with the IPL action and then progressively move towards the Uber Cup as well. Karan, Punjab Kings have managed winning last night, a good performance by them. What did you think of the whole match?
I think they've suddenly found their mojo, winning matches. First an away match, and then now winning in Chennai. Not easy winning in Chennai given the conditions there. Heat plus humidity plus the support for Chennai. But I think they've played very well. CSK came short. I think at least 30, 40 runs short, and I think anything below 200, sub 200 is inadequate, and that's what
Yes.
stood out last night. But full credit to the Punjab bowlers.
Yeah, you're right. Raja, Ruturaj Gaikwad has gotten some runs again under his belt. He's currently the orange cap holder. Good signs for him, good signs for Indian cricket in the future as well.
And the kind of touch that he's in will give him confidence. He didn't have a great start to IPL, so it's good that he's got some runs under him right now, and so it'll give him the confidence going into the World T20 next month. But I think he will want Chennai Super Kings to get to the playoff first. I think that will be his primary focus, and if they have to do that, he's got to take a lot of responsibility. There will be a number of players who are going back home. From Australia, New Zealand, England, and perhaps even Sri Lanka. So they'll have to manage their resources, and that will probably occupy a lot of time that Ruturaj Gaikwad has got on his hand.
Yeah, you're right. Sneashish, what do you think about this Punjab Kings outfit? They're looking to win matches now. A good bowling performance by Arshdeep, Barar, and they're looking to get wickets on a regular basis, which worked for them last night. So your thoughts on that bowling performance?
Yes, absolutely. Very good performance, especially from the bowlers from Punjab. And I think winning away matches in IPL is very difficult against any team. And I think Punjab is doing it now regularly. So that is very beneficial for them in context of in the tournament. And I think you have to give some credit to Sam Curran also. I think his leadership has been pretty good. I think in the first game he was, I remember he was badly criticized. I think he lost that game, but the changes he has made till now and winning these matches, beating Chennai in Chennai is not easy. And yesterday, after beating Chennai, Punjab has now beaten Chennai in all last five matches. So beating Chennai, in consecutive five matches is very difficult thing. So Punjab has done a really, tremendous job. So I think a very credit to Sam Curran and especially the bowlers. I am sensing they got some momentum in their back, and hopefully they will look to to carry this momentum and to get a place in the playoff.
You're right, Sneashish. I think once you have the momentum, it's important to push further from there. Karan, were you disappointed to see that Dubey just bowled that one over? Do you think he should have been given maybe a couple more?
Yeah, probably yes. But I think overall, when things are not falling in place, these things happen. But I would like to go back to what Snehasi said, that Punjab are winning, finding the mojo and going ahead. But CSK is not sort of team who's going to just let it slip away so easily. Yes, full credit to Sam Curran. I'm glad you raised the captaincy issue because captains normally are coming in for flack in the IPL. A whole lot of captains are coming in for flack. But Sam Curran has done well. And I mean, Punjab's not a side loaded with stars. They've done well. So he's managed the resources well. But, again, not picking just one bowler or someone not doing well is not enough. This is a team game. That's how we have to look at it. And it was also interesting to see today morning someone like Pat come in say that, maybe a season or two ago, 8 per over was okay, but now he's ready for even 10 runs per over. So it's
Yeah.
telling you about how 200 is par. Below 200 is going to be less. No matter what the heat, no matter what the humidity, no matter what the dew is when you're
Yep,
playing under
so true.
lights.
Yes. Raja, before we move on to another topic, where do you think the CSK team can build on from here? They started off reasonably well. They're in a place where they would like to push on and win some more matches. So, what do you think they should be focusing on now?
No, look at the league table. Ishan will tell us that CSK has played 10 games and has got 10 points, which means 5 wins. Sunrisers Hyderabad got the same 10 points, but with 9 matches. They've got an extra match on hand and perhaps can leapfrog CSK into the top four. So CSK will be a little bit worried about what Hyderabad can do. Delhi's played 11 matches and has got 10 wins as well. So it's
Yeah.
important for CSK to stop losing matches. They have lost quite a few. In the last 4 games, they've lost three. And I think
Yes.
it's very important that Rituraj Gaikwad as captain, Mahendra Singh Dhoni as the wicket keeping captain, so to say, somebody who guides the skipper from behind the stick, will have to step up and ensure that they score runs at a faster clip. Uh, I think the basic problem has been not scoring enough in the power play. You saw Ajinkya Rahane and Rudraj go at about 8 and over. Modern T20 cricket, as my friends call it, needs at least 10 or 12 runs and over in power play. And if they don't get that, then they're struggling. And you can't keep depending on Mahendra Singh Dhoni to come and work his magic every single time and so late in the innings. I think their batters will have to step up. They have the bowling that can stop opposition, but they will need to step up as a batting unit.
Thank you, Raja. Thank you. So there's a lot of chatter of Pakistan possibly hosting the next Champions Trophy. So I'd like to ask all of you your opinions on this. Neashish, what do you think?
Yeah, Pakistan, Pakistan is the official host that has been announced very earlier that they will host the Champions Trophy. But the main issue has always been the whether India will go or not. So a lot of things, being said on social media in last 2 days, a lot of reports we all saw in social media. But at the end of the day, it will be all depend on the political problem we have both countries have, and I think both the government will have the last say. So I would say from my perspective, I think we all just wait and see what will be the final verdict. And if India goes, that will be fully dependent on the government saying. And if not, then I think again it will be a neutral venue where the tournament might get shifted. Or India will play the match. What happens? I think the hybrid model will come up at some stage, and it will only be
Okay.
there.
Thank you. Thank you, Neashish. Karan, your thoughts?
Uh, Firstly, there's no doubting that Pakistan is the host of the Champions Trophy, and they're pushing too hard on media, on social media. Even at their official press conferences, they're going hammer and tong. It's as if they're saying, "Come on, India, now you have to come." It's like you're baiting them. And there's so much you get to read on social media, Twitter. For example, yesterday I saw that okay, Rinku Singh, India, you're not using him, send him to our side. No, we're not sending Rinku Singh anywhere. He's going to be in India. He'll play today or tomorrow or day after. Back to India, going to Champions Trophy to Pakistan. Maximum it will be one venue if at all it happens. ICC tournaments you can't refuse. I will go back to 3 months when we played the Davis Cup. Enormous security was provided, but what was the sad part was a stadium which could have accommodated 5,000 spectators, only 500 were allowed. And I think there were 3,000 gunmen, and the kind of security which the team received. Because I spoke to the captain, coach Zishan Ali. So I don't want to see cricket being played at Gaddafi Stadium, where the stadium is blocked or you have only cops with 10 guns sitting there. I want to see genuine cricket fans. I want to see maybe 10,000 fans go across the border. Is that possible? That we will not know so soon. It's not a cricketing topic. It's a political topic. General elections are on in India. Maybe post June 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th, we will have. What is going to be the geopolitics between India and Pakistan? That is going to decide. But yes, if
Yes.
India goes and plays cricket in Pakistan, I'd love to see it because they love Virat Kohli, they love Rohit Sharma. Even though some of us, when I mean us, I don't mean in Revsportz. A whole lot of people think they're oldies, but you never know. It's not too far away. Suppose you do very well in the T20 World Cup, anything can happen. And we are at a
Anything can
time
happen.
when even in Pakistan sacks its captain, brings him back, Babar Azam. So that's how it is. But India going to Pakistan, if it happens, it will be great. I will ask
Yeah.
Rajaram to answer because he's been to Pakistan.
Sure.
Oh, Kanan said it all. The Pakistanis do treat the Indians with a lot of respect. The fans do treat the Indian cricketers with a lot of respect. My own experience has been fantastic in Pakistan. Uh, Generally, the political decision, we all know that. Back in 2004, when the test team went, the then Prime Minister said, go and win hearts. Even if you don't win matches, it's okay, but win hearts and come back. This was 2004. 20 years later, it'll still be a political decision. There is a whole year left between now and the Champions Trophy. I think it's a bit too soon. Politics can change at the drop of a hat, so we'll have to wait and watch what really happens. Whether they go and play in Lahore, whether they play in a neutral country, where all of India's matches are played in a neutral country. There was some talk about that. It's too premature, Ishan. I think all this conversation, the chatter that has suddenly risen because Pakistan has announced something,
Yes.
does not mean much until the government of India makes a decision, and that will come slightly later in the day.
Yeah, you're right, Raja. Thank you. Snehashish, coming back to the IPL a bit, Mayank Yadav, we have to speak about him. He's been ruled out of the IPL from recent reports due to an abdominal strain. So, what are your thoughts on this injury, and where do you think Mayank Yadav can go ahead from here? I mean, he started off really well, came by storm, and suddenly now, due to an unfortunate situation, is out of the IPL.
That is very unfortunate. I saw the reports said it. But I think there are some, for any fast bowler, I think when you get an injury, it is very difficult to come back so early. I think KL Rahul, I saw some quotes of KL Rahul that he said that we rushed him too early into the game. I think they did. I think Mayank Yadav should get more time to get more fit and to get ready for the game. But for longer perspective, I think it is very bad sign for Indian cricket because we are so excited to see him with that PS, with that thing. But for Indian cricket, I think this is not a good sign because at this very young age, if you get injured and you are not getting you are not getting fit that properly, I think it can hurt you for a long time. So I just wish my brother that to get that fully fit and to get that ready whenever it is possible and play for for any team for India or for any domestic side.
Thank you, Sneshish. Thank you for that. Karan, moving on to the Thomas Cup here for a bit. Prannoy shines in India's 1-4 defeat to Indonesia in the final. So, your thoughts on that?
I think more important is the match today, how we are going to play China. That is going to be decisive. And we are looking at the Thomas Cup from a macro perspective, not just because we are the defending champions, but also because some of these players are going to be there in the Olympics, hopefully in Paris. And that's where you want to test the form. Pranay is coming off after a long break. I think Revsportz has already highlighted that he had a stomach gut issue and he was on treatment and he had decided that he's going to take a break and come back. So he was under treatment for that gut issue. He's come back. So that is very important. And when you're playing a team competition, it is not about just about one player. It's about the entire set of players, including your star doubles, Sachi. So we would look at them playing well. Obviously, playing China is not going to be easy, but there are a whole lot of fans who are cheering them. It's not just that people are cheering for IPL; they're cheering for badminton as well and every other
Absolutely.
sport, including tennis. So I'm hoping that they will do well and pull it off. Don't forget they're the defending champions.
Yes,
Expectations are high.
expectations are surely high. Raja, your thoughts on this and also a bit on the Uber Cup that's happening as well.
Let me take on the Uber Cup first. India is down 0-2 to Japan, having lost Ashmita Chalia having lost her opening singles game, and then the young doubles combination losing to Japan. India is 2-0 down. Uh, Not too many expectations that they made it to the quarterfinals itself was a plus because this is not the full strength Indian side. But it also tells you that there has been some homework done, bench strength is being created, that the younger players have been given the kind of exposure to be ready to take over from the Sindhus and the Ashwini Ponapas of the world. So which is a good thing. To get back to Thomas Cup, India's match against China will be really big. This Indian team can beat China. They just have to find the hunger that they had last year. I'm not saying they don't have it. They just have to recreate some of the magic in their own minds, and they can beat China in China. It is doable. Indonesia was quite formidable for India. Put up a good fight. Did Pranay, as did Satvik and Chirag. Lakshya Sen also had a good outing there. So I believe that this Indian side can beat the Chinese, and we should not be surprised or shocked when that happens late this evening.
All right. Thank you, Raja. So here's wishing India the best of luck. And that's the end of our morning show. We hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you to my guests and thank you to everyone who joined. Have a great day ahead. And don't forget to tune in for the 11 a.m. show as well. It's going to be really interesting. Thank you.